Hi, I'm Brandon Naidu. I'm a criminal defense attorney in San Diego, California. If you're watching this video, you or somebody who you know has been charged with one of the most serious crimes that San Diego is prosecuting right now, and those are fentanyl drug crime cases. Fentanyl is a huge epidemic that is occurring not only across the nation, but specifically in Southern California. And as a result, the San Diego District Attorney's Office has actually formed their own fentanyl task force where they are actively and heavily prosecuting, even from minor possession all the way up to sales of fentanyl. The most common types of cases that we're seeing right now are cases where someone has sold a small usable form of drug such as cocaine or heroin, but unfortunately that drug was laced with fentanyl, and as a result, the person who used the drugs unfortunately has passed away. So what does that mean? What are you going to be charged with? Right now, the district attorney's office, if they think that they can determine that you have a history of dealing drugs or selling drugs, they're charging murder on these cases. They're making the argument that you knew the dangers of fentanyl. They have billboards and commercials that they're running explaining the dangers of fentanyl and how lethal it can be, especially when laced with other drugs such as methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin. What does this mean? What are our options? What do we need to do? Well, the first thing that we absolutely have to look at is, did you know that fentanyl was laced with those other drugs? That is a huge, if they can't prove that you had an active knowledge that fentanyl was in that drug, their case for murder does not stand. The next thing that we have to look at is, can we mitigate this? Is this really a murder case? Was this where you actively knew that there was fentanyl and you just had a reckless disregard and you sold it anyway knowing the dangers? Or was this something where, no, I did not know that? Now we're talking about manslaughter. Now we're bringing it out of murder from 25 to life. We're bringing this down to a much lower potential sentence, possibly even probation. Also, then we need to look at, well, are you even a drug dealer? Or is this just, hey, I gave this bag to my friend. He asked me if I had some. I had some. I gave it away. That's not necessarily putting you in the category of being a drug dealer. So while fentanyl is heavily prosecuted and that the potential sentences can be so extreme, there's also a lot that we can do to take it out of that extreme level and bring it down. So it's very important that you give us a call immediately to discuss your options, do a thorough case analysis, and talk about your defenses. Give us a call at 619-577-0868.